And you? Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. How was your week? You had a
Sorry?
good week? You had a good weekend?
Yes, teacher. Thank you. I'm stay on vacations, so I'll have a good weekend.
Ah, very nice, very nice. When do you go back to school?
um, I don't really sure. I think around in principios, ¿cómo se diría, teacher?
At the beginning?
In the beginning of August. August.
August. Ah,
August.
very nice, very nice. And you're gonna pass to third semester or fifth semester?
To fifth semester, teacher.
Is the last year, right?
The last year, yes.
And then you go to college, you go to university.
Yeah, then I go to the university, but personally, it's a really serious problem right now on me. So, because I don't know what to study or on what university, no.
There are many good choices, really, and you like many topics, which is a good thing because you have then many options. You like philosophy, math, you like physics too, right?
Yeah, a lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah, well, look, your dad is an engineer and your mom studied marketing too, I think. So you have good
Yes,
advisors,
yeah,
I think.
yes,
Yeah, Mickey also finished his career. He's going to finish his master's as well. So you can chat with Mickey and get some suggestions from what he thinks in the new world, in the real world.
yeah. Some things like consejos, no,
Advices.
advices. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Advices, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always important, mostly from people who are close to you because they will give you very sincere and honest advice and for your benefit, right?
Yeah.
Very good. I was checking a concept, Luis, which is very, very interesting. It's a
Okay.
concept called extractivism. What do you think extractivism is? What does it sound to like to what? What is extractivism in
Extractivism.
the way it
What
sounds?
is his meaning on Spanish, teacher?
Extractivismo,
Extractivismo.
right? What does
Oh,
it seem to be?
I don't really sure I think that I don't know this concept, teacher.
All right, yeah, it's a concept quite often used in social economy,
Okay.
and it refers to the extraction of resources and natural resources mostly in the context of Latin American countries. Let's take a look at the definition, Luis,
Okay.
please. Do you think you can read it, please?
Yes. The extractivism and neo-extractivism are concepts frequently discussed in the context of social economy, particularly in relation to Latin American countries. They refer to models of economic development that really heavily on the extraction and export of natural resources. Here's here's a detailed explanation of each term and their implications in the social economy.
Right. And then we're going to have a series of terms which are important. For the first one is extractivism, what it is and how it affects, for example, the extraction of minerals. Let's take a look at this concept. The first concept is extractivism.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Let me, well, give me a second, please. I need to increase the canvas here. All right, here's the canvas. So let's read the first definition, which
Okay.
is very, very, very interesting.
The extractivism refers to an economic model focused on the large scale extraction of natural resources for exports such as minerals, oil, gas, and agricultural products. This model has several characteristics. Oh, resource dependency. I don't know. I next with the second concept, teacher.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, but let's wait a second, please.
Okay.
So, in the second paragraph, you see that there is a large scale extraction of natural resources. In Mexico, for example, there is a huge extraction of oil, minerals, oil, gas, and some products of agriculture like agave. Agave plants is an example.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that we sell our resources in the basic form. We don't transform them. We don't give value. We don't give the value added. Value added. We don't do this. Value added products like gasoline, right? We don't do that. Somebody else does it.
Yeah.
It's like imagine that you produce cotton.
Mhm.
I buy the cotton from you. I produce shirts and then I sell you the shirts.
Yeah.
And I think that concept has become predominant in Latin American countries because we don't have enough technology. Some people argue that I don't think it is true, but some people say that we are lazy. And there are many explanations for this. But let's say I I sell you the cotton.
Okay.
You produce shirts with my cotton, right? So you uh, produce produce shirts with my cotton, and then after that I buy the shirts from you. Well, if you are a powerful country, so you sell the shirts to me, right? This is nice because you are adding value, right?
Okay.
You are
Yeah.
adding value to the cotton. You
Hmm.
make shirts and then you sell them to me. I sell
Okay.
you oil. You refine the oil in your refineries, and then you sell me gasoline.
Okay.
And that's a universal concept now. Latin American countries sell the resources, the US or European countries um, transform those raw materials, and then you sell, I mean, the US sell us these products with value added. So at the end, we pay more. We that provokes a leak of money from Mexico to other countries. What do you think of that model?
Teacher, I have one doubt. Entonces, this process that you have to explain to me are the concept of extractivism.
Yeah, well, the concept of extractivism is that foreign companies like Canadian mining companies come to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I am the president or the secretary of economy. I give you the concession because you are from Canada. You can extract the gold, the silver, the zinc, magnesium, any mineral from the mines,
Okay.
right? You make this extractivism. You extract the mineral,
Yeah.
and the problem with that is that the concessions are normally very cheap. You make a fortune with the zinc from Mexico, and then you transform that zinc into batteries, into this, into that, etc. And then you sell that to Mexico, and then you make a fortune. The extractivism is a practice where you extract the minerals and very often pollute pollute the environment. That is the problem.
Yes. Okay. 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 Yeah.
So what do you think? What's your idea of this practice that is very common, very prevalent in Latin American countries?
Yes. But so the principal problem are the contaminants. No, or ¿cómo se
The
contaminación not polite?
pollution,
Pollution.
pollution,
The
pollution.
pollution
Yes,
that the industries produce. No.
that's one of the problems. But the well, yeah. Let's take a look at the problems, the consequences here. Let's take a look, please, at this paragraph. Resource dependency.
Ah.
Economies heavily reliant on export and raw materials. So we rely, nos basamos, nos confiamos in the export of raw materials, materias primas.
Okay.
So we don't think of let's make shirts. No, we don't say that. Let's just sell the cotton, export the cotton. But why don't we make shirts? No, no, no. Export the cotton,
Mm-hmm.
export the oil, export the gasoline, export. So we export avocados and we export the strawberries and we buy yogurt of strawberry. You see?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's a prevalent practice. I'm not saying absolutely everything, but many things, we sell the raw materials and we buy the value added products. In
Oh,
Latin American countries, that's very common because we are very rich of resources, but we don't transform those resources, Luis. That's the idea of this term extractivism.
oh, okay. But what happen if one person that, for example, with the cotton, in the place of export the cotton to another country, and next they prepare the country and sell to us the shirts. What happened if the own people that produce his own material made his own shirts?
Well, that's a fantastic idea because then the chain of production is domestic,
Uh-huh.
right? Uh, Even better if that value added process is in the community where you are. Let's suppose that you find minerals in Aldama.
Okay.
Well, they can sell the minerals. Yeah, okay. Now they are relying on the sale of that mineral. But even better is if that community can buy a mill, for example, a mill, a molino, right? Or they can find a machinery or develop machinery to process the raw material. If you process the raw material, you are adding value, right? Let's say that you have cows. That's not a problem. And this is happening in Aguascalientes, Luis. This is actually occurring
Okay.
in Aguascalientes. There is a family that has 300 cows. Cows. I'm sorry.
¿Cómo puedo quitar las cámaras, teacher? Es que me estorban y no veo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me give me a second. Um, just a second. Here. All right. There.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right. So this family has 300 cows.
Mhm.
Each cow produces 25 liters.
Okay.
25 liters. And they were selling the merchandise to Leche San Marcos. Leche San Marcos was paying them 8 pesos. But
Yeah.
recently, 2 months ago, Leche San Marcos said, "You know what? I am importing milk from powder milk from the U.S. so I can only buy your milk at 5 pesos." And they say these growers, these young kids, they say, "Well, 5 pesos. It is not profitable. We don't make any money. We're actually losing money at 5 pesos per liter." And the Leche San Marcos says, "Well, 5 pesos or nothing," because Leche San Marcos is importing powder milk, leche en polvo from the US, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So these people that are producing 300 times 25, what is this? 7,500 liters, 7,500 liters. Is that correct? Yes. Liters per day are going to start dumping the milk, are going to start dumping the milk. Van a empezar a tirar la leche
Okay.
because it's not, it cost, there is no profit, no hay ganancia, right? So what happens? They're going to start dumping the milk. And what happens is that the intermediary, in this case, has the power. Well, the problem is that these people don't pasteurize the milk, right? They are just selling the raw material, cow's milk, and sell it. The question is, why don't they make cheese? Why don't they make cream? Why don't they make butter? Why don't they make a yogurt?
Okay.
So that is a practice that is very prevalent because we're a very wealthy country, but we don't process our raw materials, Luis. That is the terminology of extractivism. So
Oh,
what,
okay. Okay. Okay.
right? We're not used to processing our raw materials. We sell it. Just sell the raw materials with no value added, no value added. That is a problem,
Yeah.
socially speaking. I don't know if you agree or partially agree. What do you think? What's your
I don't know, teacher. Maybe it sees more variants of the problem, of more problems into in the same problem. I need to study more and analyze more examples for, but I don't really sure, teacher, for what in this country don't construct industries or machineries to have the valor additivo with another materia prima of,
raw material? Yes,
¿cómo? Raw material.
raw
Oh yeah,
material,
yeah, yeah.
materials, raw materials.
I don't really sure, but I want to apologize that I think that I don't understand good the example with the coast, teacher.
With the cows. Okay. Um, no, 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 no. Don't worry, Luis. It's
Sorry.
okay. Um, the problem. Well, let me be more clear with the example.
Mhm.
This is a situation in which a family has 325 liters, 300 cows.
Okay, yeah,
Each cow produces 25 liters, right,
yeah. Mhm.
per day. So, what is the daily production of milk? Daily production of milk.
Daily production of milk.
Total.
I
Total.
total.
What is
Mm,
that?
the cows produce 25 liters for, but for week. How much time
Per cow every day. Each
every
cow,
day?
one cow produces 25 liters of milk each day.
Okay. The total daily production, it will be 300
Times
for
300 times
25 liters, no?
25, right? That is 7,500 liters, right?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Per day. Okay. So one day, like this happened with Leche San Marcos, these farmers, this farmer, you see, this farmer sells its production to Leche San Marcos. Okay, this is the current situation.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a deal at at 8 pesos per day, eight pesos per liter, right? Per liter. But one day, one day, Leche San Marcos says, "I'm sorry." One day, San Marcos says to his supplier, to its supplier, "I am sorry. Now I am importing milk, powder milk, powder milk from the US.
Okay.
So now, in this moment, I am importing powder milk from the US. So I can no longer pay you 8 pesos per liter, but 5 pesos."
Okay. Yeah.
So from one day to another, they say, "Okay, I cannot pay you 8 pesos anymore, no more. I can only pay you five." And you say, "Well, how five? It's impossible. I cannot produce milk at 5 pesos per liter."
Yeah.
You cannot respond. You cannot say, you have two options now as a farmer. You dump the milk, tiras la leche, or you sell it at five.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So this is a problem for the family because they have no variations, they have no other possibilities.
Yes.
If you were prepared, you say, "Oh, you don't give me 8 pesos, okay, no problems. I make cheese, I make yogurt, I pasteurize the milk, etc." They
Mm.
have no choice, no freedom. and that
Yes.
is a constant problem with every single exporter of raw materials,
Oh, yeah.
coffee, gold, with anyone, because you have just one client, and the client is in command. The client says, I will only pay you if you produce corn. With corn producers is the same, with wheat producers the same, with every producer the same thing happens.
Okay.
the,
Yeah.
the you see, so the concept, why you say, why is this a problem? Because the buyer dictates the conditions. That's actually the problem.
Oh,
The
okay.
buyer dictates the conditions, right? That's,
But well, sorry, sorry.
you know, that's the whole issue. The buyer dictates the
Okay.
conditions,
Yeah.
right? The
Um, for why don't exist one like contrato
contract. Well,
contract for the a long time that don't change the rules in one surprise day, no?
long-term contract is a fantastic solution, Luis.
Yeah.
That's a great solution.
And don't exist? Don't exist a contract?
Normally, they negotiate on a daily basis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they can change the contract overnight. So today is one price, and tomorrow 5 pesos. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Well, but it's a problem because you cannot tell the cows, okay, cows, stop producing. Of course, no,
Mm,
right?
yes. So the problem are the people ¿cómo sería? Ordeñar las vacas.
Milk the cows.
¿Tú, sorry?
Milk the people who milk the cows. The people who milk the cows.
Yes, the people who milk the cows don't think the things on a large plazo, a largo plazo,
Long term.
long term. Oh, sorry, long term. Yes. No lo vi, perdón.
No,
Yes.
no, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it's a practice in which you don't have leeway, you don't have alternatives. If you are just producing and selling, you have not many alternatives.
Yes.
On the other hand, if you had the capacity to make cheese or make yogurt or or pasteurize the milk. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you, teacher. Sorry.
In that case, you have more flexibility. Oh, you don't want to pay me 8 pesos? Okay, don't worry. I make cheese with the milk, or I make yogurt, or I
Yeah.
pasteurize the milk, or whatever. I bottle the milk. I can bottle the milk myself.
Yes, but these people needs to be the capacity or the industry or the employers to these plants, these and other plants now.
Exactly, exactly. And you don't have the employees. You don't
Yeah,
have the employees to do this activity. They don't have the capacity, the machinery, the packing house, or
a lot of
yeah,
things. A lot of things.
yeah, they don't have anything. They just have the cows.
Yeah,
So
yes, serious problem on this. But teacher, imagine that we are the people that milk the cows.
right.
We don't stay on a position on the in on which we say, if you don't give me to me give me a long-term contract, so I don't gonna to sell nothing.
Well, that is a good comment, Luis. In that case, you can possibly negotiate. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, your comment is very, very smart. It's a very smart comment. Let me connect the computer because my charge is running out. That is the intelligent thing to do. Normally, They don't take this provision. That is a very smart provision, but unfortunately, I don't see my cables. Wow, where are my cables? Oh no, here they are. Yeah, that's a smart comment, and that should be done at the beginning before starting to work. It's important to negotiate a long-term contract in which you say, okay, we're going to maintain this price for 1 year. After 1 year, we can negotiate, or 6 months, or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, they normally don't do the contracts like that. They do the contracts on a daily basis because the buyer has other suppliers. The buyer can say, well, I'm not going to buy from Luis, I'm going to buy from Mickey. I'm going to buy
Yeah.
from teacher Juan Edgardo. I'm going to buy from him. They have other alternatives.
Oh yes, it's the problem. No, we need to be competitive milk.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And for me, it's very easy to say, no, I'm sorry, Liz, I'm not going to buy from you. I'm going to buy from Leche Lala. And
Mhm.
but the problem for you is, what do you do with 7,500 liters every day?
Yes, but imagine that one people stay with the first contract, with the first dynamic to the 7,500 liters every day, and they pay 8 per liter. But in this place of time, with the money that we stay recaudando, ¿cómo sería, teacher?
Collecting,
Collecting, yes, with this money that we stay collecting, we could stay invirtiendo, ¿cómo sería, teacher?
invest. We could invest.
Yeah, invest in the another alternatives to make cheesy or yogurt or pasteurize the milk, and one day, in the place of they say to us, I only buy your milk for 5 pesos. First we say to him, I don't give you more milk. I'm gonna to start my own como empresa
My
of,
own business, my
yes,
own
my own
firm,
business of
my own
cheese
company.
or yogurt or pasteurize the milk or another thing. No.
Yeah, that's a very smart alternative. That's actually a very, very intelligent plan. Yeah, well, I don't want to be derogatory to the farmers, but some farmers do it, some others don't do it.
Yeah.
Some farmers have the intelligence to save money for a future investment in machinery, in a pasteurizing enterprise. Absolutely, Luis. I
And
think that
this,
is the smart way to do it.
yeah, it's a more seguro, ¿cómo se dice, teacher?
A
A saver, yeah, and
safer
more.
approach. Yes,
They ganarían más dinero.
they would earn more money.
Yeah,
They would earn more money.
more money.
Yeah, and that's a general suggestion for most of the enterprises. Yeah, that is the way to do it. Yeah, why they don't do it? Why they don't do it? God only knows. Maybe they lack the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge.
Yes, or maybe it's a very costs the machinery, no, or the plants don't paint all right.
Well, yeah, the machinery is costly. The machinery is costly, but they can make a cooperative. With a cooperative, you have an alliance of 3, 4, 5, 20 members. 20 members, 20 members conform a cooperative, and then you gather your effort. Gather your efforts. Juntan sus esfuerzos, right?
Yes.
You gather your efforts, and now probably instead of 7,500 together, they produce, let's say, imagine 450,000 per day liters of milk. That's a lot.
Yes.
If one grower produces 7,500, well, let's say that is 20, is 15,000 per day. Is 15,000 per day, right? 15,000 per day. 15 or no, 150,000 if it's 20 growers, right?
Is 20. Oh, are you multiply 20 for 7,500? Or
Yes, exactly, exactly. 20
yes.
times,
Yes,
20 times.
I think is the number is, is correct.
Okay. Imagine 150,000 liters.
Yes. And also the plans now of grow crecer, como era dicho,
Growing, the
growing
plants is growing.
growing the his own industry now with these 20 members.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, they with a lot of money of each member. Buy the when they inverted in all of the
Invest.
things, no.
Yeah, they can invest,
But,
in, you can, like you say, in machinery. What else?
on del terreno,
The land,
the land, yeah, the employees,
employees, exactly.
employees. I think it depends now. For what negocio, what business it will be. But I don't know. Maybe more cows. Maybe more.
More cows, yes, more cows. Yeah,
Maybe.
absolutely. More cows.
Or for example, if we made a yogurt,
Right.
we could buy another fruits, no, like fresa or apple or
Strawberries, yes.
I don't know.
Apples, absolutely, yes. It makes total sense. You diversify your business. You diversify and diversify your business.
Yes.
Diversify your business. That is truly, truly good. Um, Absolutely, absolutely. Well, this concept, this example is very clear. You are discussing it very clearly. What is another problem with extractivism besides that you have dependency on export and raw materials? Well, environmental impact. Can you please read this line, Luis, please?
Yeah. Environmental impact. Significant ecological degradation due to intensive extraction process, like the problems with the cows, or
Well, when you extract just, for example, minerals, just minerals,
oh, okay, okay, yeah.
then normally there is ecological degradation. Have you ever visited San Luis de la Paz?
No, I don't know. Teacher.
When you're going to San Luis Potosí, there is a small town called San Luis de la Paz. They used to have mercury. They extracted mercury and gold.
Oh,
And the city, the town, looks like a ghost town.
oh, for the police, no?
Yeah, because of the pollution,
Yeah,
and also they extracted everything, and they caused an intense ecological degradation. The extraction process is very polluting, very, very polluting. It contaminates the water, it contaminates the soil.
yeah,
It's really, really damaging to the environment.
okay,
It's
yes.
really damaging. That's one aspect. Another aspect is here, social inequality. Let's read this line, Luis, please. Can we?
Social inequality. Wealth generated from resource extraction often benefits a small light, leading to social disparities.
Right, right. It's like in the case. Well, what better case can we say that you extract oil, right?
Mhm.
Instead of putting cotton, we can say the same process for oil. Convert the oil, you refine it, and then you produce gasoline. And then with the gasoline, well, you sell the gasoline way higher than the oil, right? This is the case. Let me go here. So let's talk about oil.
Okay.
Same process. So we sell the oil to Texas, for example, to the US, oil. Then they refine the oil, which is equivalent to producing shirts. They make the product adding value, they add value, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So they add value by refine the oil, and then they sell us the gasoline, right? They sell us the gasoline. So again, we are losing money there
Mhm.
because we sell the petrol or oil, we sell it, they refine it, and we buy gasoline. So we buy gasoline. It's
Yes.
again a problem. Well, this is a very evident example of extractivism. We extract oil, we pollute our oceans or our seashores, we export the oil, they refine it in another country, and then we buy the gasoline.
Yeah.
What's your idea of this process? You know, this is also.
Uh,
What do you think?
mm, I think that, but if we made the same things that we made with the cows, and in this industry and the machinery, it will be to pollute a lot of the environment on Mexico, no?
Um, well, yes, of course, yes. We would. It's a very polluting. It's a very polluting industry.
Yeah.
That is true. Refining is a very polluting industry. Yeah, that is true. That is a drawback. A drawback is desventaja. Drawback.
Oh, okay, okay.
Drawback. It's a
Drawback.
drawback.
Okay.
Right. It's a drawback. You can say advantages or disadvantages. This is a
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. Disadvantage. Advantage. I don't know what disadvantage. Disadvantage. Advantage. Yeah, it is true, Luis. But we still pollute by extracting the oil. The oil extraction is more polluting than the oil refining, I think.
The oil, what teacher? Sorry?
The extraction of the oil
Uh-huh.
is possibly as polluting as the oil refinery.
Mm,
Possibly, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, Salamanca, they have the refinery there, and it's
yes.
extremely polluting. Yeah, it pollutes a lot. But if
Yeah.
you go to the oil wells in Campeche, the oil wells, los pozos petroleros, the oil wells. What am I doing? Oh, the color. The
Mhm.
oil wells are also very polluting.
Yes.
So yes, it's a polluting industry. So what we should probably do is to reforest, take recyclable materials,
Mhm.
clean the air, plant trees. I mean, those are like contingency plans.
Yeah. Uh, I think maybe exist a lot of things now that it will be better if we begin make this, no, maybe the trees, no, or but I think that maybe for the people that have this conciencia considerate
Consciousness,
consciousness, yes. A lot of people that have this consciousness don't have the recursos or
resources.
resources to make these ideas, no, and maybe the people that stay on the industries and buy and sell the machinery, or maybe the people that refine the oil, it could be say, if I don't refine the oil for don't pollute my city, whatever another people on another part of Mexico, it will be have the same idea and refine the oil and and pollute his city. So on this is the same problem. For this, I'm gonna to refine the oil at the first, no?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a logical
Yeah.
conclusion. I don't want to pollute my city, but if I don't do it, someone else will do it. They
Yes,
want
it's
to,
the same. It's the same.
yeah.
It's the same.
So it's a necessary evil, right? Necessary evil, mal necesario, right?
Yes, could
It's a
be.
necessary evil. Well, very good, Luis. Yeah, that is part of the problem. There are other problems with extractivism, according to the book, which is um, economic vulnerability. This one here. Let's see if you can please read it. Economic vulnerability here,
Okay, yeah.
please.
The economic vulnerability, dependency on volatile global commodity prices, making an economy susceptible to market fluctuations.
Exactly, like in this case, there is a fluctuation in the price, right? Fluctuates from 8 to 5.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So one day I tell you, Luis, I cannot pay you more than 5 pesos. And you say, but what am I going to do with my cows? They are still producing, and I cannot start a pasteurizing company overnight, no, from one day to the other. It's impossible.
Yes.
So it creates a problem because there are market fluctuations, and this happens, Luis, not only with milk. It happens with all these products that we're talking about. Barley, for example, barley, which is cebada, barley, barley, wheat, corn, coffee. Um, what else? The one that we just talked, milk, soy. All these products are subject to market fluctuations.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if you are dependent on one buyer,
Hmm.
the buyer can come tomorrow, like with the milk, like Leche San Marcos, and tell you, well, I'm sorry, Liz, I cannot pay you 8 pesos per liter anymore. I can only give you 5 because I am importing powder milk from the United States. You say, what? But you were paying me 8. Yeah, but that was yesterday.
Yes. It's
What?
very very sad, no, sad situation.
Very sad. Yeah, very cruel. I would say it's criminal.
Yeah.
I had a student at Tec
Mhm.
de Monterrey many years ago in Irapuato who had they planted, I think, 200 hectares of barley.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Imagine, that's quite a
Barley.
lot.
What is barley, teacher?
Cebada,
Cebada. Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
you make beer with barley,
Hmm.
right? So the buyer, the beer increased and increased the price, the end product.
Yeah.
And this man was saying, well, pay me more because the beer is increasing the price. He says, no, I cannot give you 10 cents more.
Yes.
The same with wheat. The bread is increasing the price, and the wheat producers as well. Bread is going up in price. Yeah, but I cannot give you more. 3 pesos per kilogram. That's it for decades, years and years.
Yes, it's very. Oh, yeah. For this, I think the people needs to be previsorios, or previs,
To be say
or prudence, or
foreseeable,
foreseeable.
foreseeable. They need to be foreseeable.
For is foreseeable, or
Foreseeable.
for sale. Okay. Yeah,
Foresee
it needs to
es
be,
prever. Foresee. I can foresee.
but it right foresee. Which?
Foreseeable, yes, foreseeable.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
For it means that you see something before, not after, right? This comes from before.
Mm,
Before you see something in advance, right? Foreseeable, but you don't use the beef. You say foreseeable.
possible. Okay,
So
yeah.
I ask you something. Can you foresee what is going to happen tomorrow? I can
Mm,
ask you this question, right?
yes,
Yes.
no, but maybe I could foresee that what is going to happen tomorrow with me, no? With me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And this is just an example.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, but your question is very logical. Your question is very good. You can foresee what can happen with you tomorrow. You can say, tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow I'm going to go to school. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Vallarta. Tomorrow, you can probably foresee. You can look at the sky. It's cloudy. Probably tomorrow it's going to rain. Right?
Yes. Oh, today will rain. Oh, teacher, are you live on Irapuato or on Leon, teacher?
I live some days in Leon and I spend some days in Irapuato. Normally 2 or 3 days in Irapuato and 4 or 5 days in Leon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and today are you stay on Irapuato?
No, today I'm in Leon in this moment.
In Irapuato today it will be rain. It's rain. It's rain in Irapuato.
It's raining in this moment.
No, but at the morning, yes,
In the
it's
morning
rain.
it rained.
It
Yeah,
rain for 4 hours. So.
yeah. In Leon it
Ah,
rained too.
in Leon too? Oh, okay.
Here it rained too. Here it's fantastic.
Yes, very well. The rain.
You have trees in your garden, Luis, in your dad's house, in your parents' house.
Trees,
Trees or plants or bushes or
plants, yes, and we have one tree, but staying a part of the garden. The garden is uh, next to the house. No,
okay.
we exit to the house, and in this are the garden. But the tree stay like 2 cars of distance to the house.
Okay, like what, 6, 7 meters from the house?
E- mm, 8 meters could be.
8 meters, more or less.
Eight.
Okay, all right, that's really nice.
It's
Well,
orange, oranges.
oranges. It's an orange tree.
Yeah.
Ah, fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, that's well. People need to do that. We need to start planting more trees, more trees.
Yeah.
Um, I have 12 red cedars,
Red cedars. What is cedars, teacher?
or cedros.
Oh, okay, okay.
I have 12, but
Oh,
they are in a pot. They are in pots.
they are in oh, okay, in macetas, no?
Yes, they are in pots.
Yeah.
In this moment, I need to make the transplantation. I need to transplant
Mm,
these cedars
to the
uh,
land, no? To
to
the
the land. Exactly.
yeah.
And
Are you have the space to 12 cedars?
I have a small tract of land in Irapuato, not far from Los Arcos, in a place called Los Arenales. Look,
Serenal.
let me show you. Los Arenales. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me look for a map to show you
Okay.
exactly where that is. That is not far from Los Arcos. You pass Nogalia, then you pass Brisa, and after that there is a
Oh, okay, yeah.
community called Google Maps.
But Los Arenales, you can plant your seeders, teacher.
Yes, I can. I can.
But Los Arenales are public space or
No, I have a tract of land of 235 meters.
okay,
Un
okay, yeah.
pedazo de tierra, 235 meters, square meters,
Mm.
meters
And
square.
you can plant whatever thing on this space.
Yeah, exactly. I can plant what I want. And the tract of land is triangular, is more or less in this shape, more or less. like this, like this. More or less. It's not an exact rectangle, triangle, rectangle. It's more or less like this,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's 235 square meters. And I could plant the trees in these spots, but I don't want them to be stolen. I can actually plant them 30, 50 centimeters
Mhm.
out of my land in the sidewalk.
Ah,
Well, there is no sidewalk because it's just terrace. It's a terrain here. It's not paved yet. Has
mm,
not been paved.
yeah.
But and there is another street here and another house here. The thing with the only issue with this is that it's a little bit narrow in this area. In
Oh.
there is this is the road. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
this
Hmm.
is the road here and road, and it's a little bit how do you say this, narrow in this section. The road is a little bit narrow here. Road is in this area here. This is a little bit narrow. So the recommendation of the person who is managing this cluster
Yeah.
is is is, is that I don't plant trees in this section in this area, but in the
Yes.
end, like more like here.
Hmm.
Maybe I can plant trees here. If it's outside my land, like in the sidewalk, in the banqueta, right?
Yeah.
In the future sidewalk. In this moment, there is no sidewalk. Sidewalk,
So, oh, okay. Yes.
banqueta, right? In the future, there will be a sidewalk.
Yeah. And the people that pass on these roads could be stole the plants.
Yeah, they can steal the trees
Oh, yeah.
because they are very small and tender. So that's my fear. I don't want to plant them, to transplant them when they are very young, very little, because somebody can steal them. Because they are fine trees, they are very beautiful and difficult to get because they come from Chiapas.
But for why you don't want to plant the cedars on into the triangle
Inside,
adentro?
yes, inside the
Oh, sorry.
triangle,
Inside.
inside the land. Well, no, it's the same. I can do it. I can do it, but I have no fence, no fence, no fence, no hay barda.
Ah.
So it's an open place.
Ah.
It's in the open. There is no construction. There is nothing here. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, there is a small construction here. Honestly, yes, there is a small construction here next to my land, like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, there's a construction there.
Mm,
Actually,
yeah.
it's not like that. It's like this, more like this, like this, like this, like this, more like this. This is more or less the shape of the construction.
Mhm.
And I can plant them inside or I can plant them outside. But the
Yeah.
issue here is that it's in the open.
Yes. And it's very cost piece one reja.
A fence,
Yeah.
not very costly, not very costly. But what I need to do is to put a wire.
Why?
If I put a fence, because fence is also metal and metal is costly, they take the fence. You need to be there. Yeah, no, they take everything. That's
Yes.
unfortunate. People, if they see something alone, they take it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
There is no respect for foreign
And these
property.
plants are very costly or something for the people gonna to keep the fans and gonna to stole
To steal,
still.
uh, I don't know. Probably they respect the trees. Probably. Actually, the person who sold me the land tells me that nothing happens. He says to me, "No, don't worry. They don't steal trees. They
Mm,
can steal metal. They can steal whatever, but not trees." Well, I don't know, but I ordered these trees to Chiapas. They were not very expensive because they were like small sticks, very small sticks. Now they are like 1 meter tall
mhm.
and 60, 80 centimeters wide, Luis, and they're incredibly beautiful. Believe me, they are very beautiful. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you pictures, but they are actually. I think I have some pictures here. I have
Okay.
oh well, if you see in my my status in Face in the WhatsApp.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna to. I go.
Yes, there is a small video.
Okay. Mm,
Let me show you. Let's show you the. Let me show
oh yes,
you.
yes. This is your garden teacher?
This is the garden of my mom,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
and the cedar trees. You can see them in in the small pots. Like, let me show you.
Yes.
They're. I love them. I don't know if you recognize the cedar trees. They are in the small pots.
It are this teacher? I'm gonna to. I this.
Yes, those ones. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, those are the cedar trees, and they were small sticks, Luis, like 10 centimeters when they came from Chiapas. But now they have grown up,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Uh-huh.
are. I love them.
Ah yes. You are like very a passion for the topics of plants, teacher.
Passionate, yes, I'm passionate about plants, mostly trees, not so much other plants. I like all kinds of plants, but I'm totally passionate about trees.
Trees.
And when I saw the cedar trees in Chiapas many years ago, I
Yeah.
asked the truck driver from a friend of mine who had a packing house.
Mm-hmm.
I told him to bring me some trees, and he says, "No, it's difficult. Oh, the police checks, and they don't want you to export to send trees or plants from Chiapas to Guanajuato." It was
Yeah.
lots of excuses. And recently, I asked a person a favor to order them through Mercado Libre, and
Oh
she did, and I got 20 small plants of these trees. Uh,
yes.
Not all of them survived. Only 12 out of 20 survived. 8 trees died, but
Oh.
12 survived. So I have these 12 trees, and I have taken care of them for 6 months now.
Oh, okay.
Six
But
months.
teacher, these trees are like baby trees, no? It will gonna to grow a lot.
They are going to grow like 20 meters tall.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no, no, they're incredibly big.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find a
those are
picture.
baby trees.
Those are baby trees. Yes, they're only 6 months old. Let me see.
Yeah.
Cedro rojo grande. Let me show you a picture. Yeah,
Okay.
look, they grow like this. Um, I'll show you. Um, Let me show you a picture. They grow like this. I'll send you the picture through
Ah,
WhatsApp.
okay.
This here.
Um.
Okay, there. I sent it to you, and I'm gonna share.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. And are very big for the. But teacher, if are very big, the people couldn't stole, no?
If they're very big now, they cannot steal them.
Yeah.
That's why I am waiting for them to grow. When they become bigger and stronger, it will
Mhm.
be very difficult to steal them and to extract them from the land. It will be very
Yeah.
difficult. But also they will be very heavy to carry. So
Yes, yes. I start to think on this.
yeah. So I need to find the perfect moment to make the transplantation, the transplant.
Yes, and in one moment you need to make this for the pots, the macetas. It will be gonna to broke, no?
They can break too. What I need to do now, the gardener told me recently, is that I need to change the trees to bigger pots because these pots are very small, as you can see.
Yeah.
So I am starting to buy bigger pots like 60, 80 centimeters diameter,
Mm. Oh, okay.
and they will be able to grow like 2 meters or 2.5 meters. And in that moment, I'm going to make the transplantation when they are 2 meters, 2 meters tall.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a very nice project for the trees. No, for save the trees. For save,
Yeah, exactly,
for save
exactly.
the trees.
And there is a friend of mine in Irapuato who is interested in buying the land. He wants to probably buy this
Mm.
land.
Mhm.
Well, if it's with a friend, I would sell it.
Oh,
If it's just any person, I wouldn't sell it. But if it's with a friend, yes, I'm willing to sell this tract
yeah.
of land. Uh, but let's see what happens.
Hmm.
I need to talk to him actually because he asked me to go and see it, to go and see the tract of land one of these days. So that's a project, a little project that I have there, Luis.
Yes. For
Okay.
the
Well, well, maybe we continue talking about this next week, Luis, because
okay.
tomorrow I'm gonna go to Aguascalientes. I think I'm gonna be
Okay.
tomorrow. So maybe Monday or
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes, yes, teacher. I'm going to stay on the beach,
Ah,
but I
oh,
can whatever thing that you say to me. But maybe if we have the hour como programada para
yeah, in advance, in advance.
yes in advance para ya estar en el hotel en ese momento y con la laptop.
Okay, yeah, very good, Luis. So maybe one day before we
Yeah.
we program the session. All right.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you very much.
Okay. Congratulations,
Thank
Luis.
you,
Take
teacher.
care and have a nice trip. And see you next week. Then
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
take care. Goodbye, Luis. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye bye.